What is good, credit people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobby. I'm tired as hell trying to go to sleep, but I just simply couldn't. I think it's because I drank too many Mountain Dews, and now I'm here. So maybe we'll get a video out the way, maybe two, and then I'll try and pass out again, pop some perkies, or maybe just one perk like 9,000, and I'll be out. But anyway, in today's video we'll be talking about something a little bit different. I know we're doing like hip-hop news most of the time, but you know, I wanted to get into the gamer space because I have my own gaming channel. Not that I post too much on there, but I do play a lot of video games, so it is definitely relevant to, you know, my interests and hopefully yours, because I know a lot of y'all definitely play video games. So without further ado, Xbox played itself in a bad way. Let's talk about it. Okay, so just to get right on started, essentially Xbox came out with some new news in that they are upgrading or boosting the rates for their Xbox Live Gold membership to like $10 extra or something like that for a whole year or on a per month basis. Now, I actually do have an Xbox. It's in the back. I have an Xbox One. I've been an Xbox fan ever since the 360. I've been Xbox gang for my whole life pretty much, other than when I had like a PS2 and whatnot. However, quite recently I switched to the PC. Now that was because of streaming and then also creating the gaming channel, and it just helps me with a whole bunch of business stuff aside from actually gaming. However, I found out that the PC is actually way better than the Xbox and PS5. I can pretty much do anything I want on it. Free internet, which we'll be discussing very soon in regards to both PlayStation and Xbox in the console wars, but also the fact that it just simply runs better. You can run more games on it from both PlayStation and Xbox exclusives, among many other details. But we're not here to talk about PC, maybe a little bit later, for we're here to discuss the recent developments in the Xbox getting canceled on Twitter movement. But anyway, Call of Duty news stated explicitly, Microsoft announced this morning that Xbox Live Gold subscription price is increasing. 6 months of Gold is now $59.99. That used to be the price for 12 months. Damn, so they literally doubled the price for Xbox Live Gold membership. Crazy. Good thing I don't have to buy that. Xbox also still remains the only platform you need a subscription to play free games to play, including Warzone. So that's why Call of Duty news was reporting on Xbox. So after this, I got pretty confused because I was like, doesn't PlayStation have PlayStation Plus, wherein you also have to pay for their subscription to play online games? But it looks like upon further research, you don't have to pay for PlayStation Plus, although a lot of PlayStation users do pay for the subscription if you are playing a free game, which Warzone, Apex Legends, Fortnite, and everyone in that category, like all the battle royales essentially, I guess, which are all freemium. So you buy like the battle pass within the actual game, but technically it's free to play. I have the battle pass for Warzone, and I regret it because I don't really care about the skins or anything like that. But yeah, so to play Warzone and these other games, PlayStation, you don't have to pay. So now Xbox, out of all of the console wars, that is PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and I guess the KF console, if you've heard of the KFC, like the chicken company restaurant, they literally have a console, or at least they're making one, where you can heat up your chicken while you play games. I'm not making this up. But now, because Xbox is already the only console that you have to pay for a subscription to play online games such as Warzone, Fortnite, Apex Legends, like some of the most popular games on all systems, it already puts a damper on the new console that they have, the Series S, I believe it's called, which I didn't even consider, so don't ask me. I don't have the PS5 or the Series S. Again, I have PC, which is way better and will last years to come, and I can upgrade it when I feel like it. And so people are saying, like, why even buy an Xbox at this point when they're literally doubling their price for online, and therefore PlayStation is about to take over the console wars and Xbox is just soon gonna die. I already thought after the PS5 hype, with like people literally buying 500 PS5s from Walmart and then reselling them for like 200% profit, that PlayStation won the console wars because they had all of the hype beasts behind them. They got all the Supreme wearing Travis Scott fans, no offense to y'all, literally inserting their into the disc slot. But that's not all. For Call of Duty news updated us once more, actually twice with 2 more tweets, how much it now costs to play Warzone on each platform: PC free, PS4 and 5 free, Xbox $120 per year. A huge discrepancy if you ask me. By the way, for my PC, since Microsoft owns Windows or created Windows and I use that on my PC for like my operating system, I can still use Xbox, because if you didn't know, Xbox is owned by Microsoft, and so I can literally go in my Xbox party chats and talk to my friends, as well as game chat at the same time without paying a dime for the Xbox Gold membership. Now, if you have an Xbox, say the Series X, for 4 years where it lasts, that's $480 plus the price of your console. That's already a PC right there, people. You should cop a PC. I'm just giving y'all some advice. And I still play with an Xbox controller, so it's nothing new. But to continue, Call of Duty News stated further, Xbox says that the Xbox Live Gold price is increasing for new customers and will currently remain the same for existing customers. As their renewal date comes up, Xbox still remains the only platform where subscription is required for free to play games. So they just keep reiterating the fact that Xbox, you gotta pay for the subscription of online to play free games. Now, something they also mentioned that a lot of people are canceling Xbox for by getting headlined and not reading further into, you know, all the articles, is that Xbox is not increasing the price for Xbox Gold for already existing customers. They're just doing it for people who didn't have an Xbox prior. So if you were thinking about switching from PS4 to the Xbox Series X, they basically said, nah, stay over with Sony and PlayStation or buy a PC, because we don't want y'all asses. Because all we need is that box, my ex's box, that's somewhere in Colorado. She's with another guy now. But something else a lot of people didn't take note of is that the reason that they're boosting up their Xbox Live Gold membership, which is like the base plan for you to play online. Silver, I think, is free and you can still talk to your friends, but you can't play multiplayer with a lot of the games. But the reason that Xbox is doing this is not just to money grab. It's actually so that you're more motivated to sign up for their Game Pass, which is essentially like a Netflix type subscription for Xbox games. So you pay like a certain amount per month. I had it actually a few months ago before I switched to PC, and they have a plan for PC as well, where again, you pay a certain amount per month and then you can play whatever game you want within this Game Pass, and they have a huge library. Now, I didn't necessarily like the game library that they had already. It didn't have any like cool games that piqued my interest, so I canceled that. But yeah, I believe the Game Pass is like $15 per month, so 15 times 12 is what? $180 or something like that. So while you're paying $120 per year for the Xbox Live Gold membership, you might as well just boost it up and play whatever games you want for $180. So that is Xbox motivation behind this price boost. So on the surface, on Twitter and all social medias, it looks like Xbox is getting canceled and basically losing the console war to PlayStation, and I would honestly say so with the perception of the public. However, there's a lot more details behind the scenes that kind of work more in Xbox's favor. But to be honest, PlayStation does have already a competing subscription to Xbox with the playing the games, because I think when you pay for PlayStation Plus, you get 2 free games a month. I think everyone can agree that Xbox so far on social media is losing the console war. PlayStation just knows how to market way better, in my opinion, although they're not doing anything much different than Xbox, especially because I can sign up for the Game Pass on my PC and get whatever games I want just for $15 a month. So it doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. But in general, if you were to ask me, I think all of the consoles are pretty stupid. Just buy a PC. It's literally less money over time. You just have to upgrade a few parts here and there, but it literally lasts you like 10 to 15 years. Plus, you can play literally every single game that PlayStation and Xbox can't play, like Rust, you know, one of the biggest games on Twitch, as well as many others. You're welcome. Last thing we need to talk about, because this happened while I was editing this video, that's why my hair is all dried all of a sudden. Xbox actually reverted back to their old pricing for Xbox Gold membership, and then they tweeted, "Today was not great. We always try to do our best for you, and today we missed the mark. We hear you, and we're reversing our Xbox Live Gold pricing updates." So I guess Xbox now for sure is the better platform, in my opinion, because not only do they match PS5 in pretty much every metric, but now their Game Pass has way more games, because PlayStation Plus only gives you like 2 games a month or something, like very specific games that they choose. Xbox has a bigger library. Again, it's up to y'all though. I still think PC is better. But cancel culture has won again. Xbox 0, PlayStation 0.5. The people on Twitter won. And so with that, it's your boy Bob Lamb signing off, eating that scrumptious Xbox while we play at her station. Let me know in the comments what team you're on in the console wars, PlayStation, Xbox. Are you rocking with the PC? Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it to prevent yourself from getting AIDS on the streets of the suburbs, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description and join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, Cuddy people. Know what I'm saying? Brr.